Next on Nick, it's Real Monsters, followed by Red and Stupid.
Next up on Nick, it's Real Monsters, followed by the Rugrat. Next up, it's the Adventures of Pete and Pete, all about my brother me, only on Nick.
Next on Nick, it's the Adventures of Pete and Pete, followed by The Secret World Will Expand.
Coming up, that's The Adventures of Tintin. Followed by Little Jazz, only on Nick.
Next up on Nickelodeon, it's The Adventures of Tintin, and then Legends of the Hidden Temple.
The Adventures of Tintin is next, followed by Looney Tunes, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next, All That, followed by Soldier Shorts, only on Nickelodeon.
Next up, it's Alvin and the Chipmunks, followed by Bill. Oh, on Nickelodeon.
Speak with Nick for Alvin and the Chipmunks, followed by Steven Spielberg Presents Tiny Toon Adventures. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's the Alvin Show.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Are You Afraid of the Dark? Followed by Rocco's Modern Life.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Are You Afraid of the Dark? Followed by Roundhouse.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Little Joyce. Followed by Jim Henson's Muppet Babies.
Coming up, it's been the sound of something new on Nick.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, Bullwinkle's Moose-A-Rama.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Bullwinkle's Moose-A-Rama, followed by Looney Tunes.
Bullwinkle's Moose-A-Rama is next. Followed by Winter Bill, only on Nick.
Coming up next, it's Clarissa Explains It All, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Clarissa Explains It All, followed by 15.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Dennis the Menace, followed by Count Dracula.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Dennis the Menace, followed by Lassie.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Double Dare, followed by What Would You Do?
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Duck, followed by Ring, the sound of something new.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Doug, followed by Clarissa Explains It All.
Next on Nick, it's Doug,
followed by Looney Tunes.
Up next is Doug. And then Greg. Only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Dope, followed by the Muppet Show.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Beauty's Castle, followed by Dennis the Menace.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Baby Double Dare, followed by Nickelodeon Mix. Up next, the Family Double Dare, followed by Nickelodeon's website show.
Up next, it's Sammy Double Dare, followed by Nickelodeon's Wild Side Show.
Up next, it's 15, and then Family Double Dare, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Pippa, followed by Bullwinkle's Mozzarella.
Next on Nick, it's Flipper, followed by Bullwinkle's Mozzarella.
Global Pets is up next on Nickelodeon, followed by Land of the Lost.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Gumby.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Gumby, followed by The Adventures of Tintin.
Coming up next is Gumby, followed by The Adventures of Tintin, only on Nickelodeon.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Stumpy. And then the Alvin Shed.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Stumpy, followed by Bullwinkle's Mozzarella.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Gummy, followed by Jimmy's and Muppet Babies.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Heathcliff, followed by Nickelodeon's Most Wanted, Yogi Bear. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Hey Dear, then 50. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Hey Dude, followed by Nickelodeon Guts.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Hey Dude. And then, Soldier Shorts.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Lazy, followed by Mommy.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Acid, followed by Nickelodeon's Most Wanted, Yogi Bear.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Legends, followed by Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Coming up, it's Legends of the Hidden Temple, followed by Clarissa Explains It All, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Legends. And then, Yep.
That's up on Nickelodeon, it's Legends of the Hidden Temple, followed by Hey Dude.
Up next on Nickelodeon, is Legends of the Hidden Temple, followed by Looney Tunes.
Legends of the Hidden Temple is next, followed by Rugrats, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's
The Little Bits. Followed by Yurka's Castle.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Looney Tunes.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Looney Tunes, followed by The Wiggles Bullfrog Rubber.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Looney Tunes, followed by the Rugrats.
Next up, it's Looney Tunes, followed by Nickelodeon, Weaverville.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Looney Tunes, followed by On the Dot. Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's 1 hour of Looney Tunes.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's 1 hour of Looney Tunes.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's a full hour of Looney Tunes.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Mr. Wizard, followed by Ripper.
Jim Henson's Muppet Babies is next. Followed by Alvin and the Chipmunks. Only on it.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Jim Henson's Muppet Babies, followed by Cartoon Kablooey.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Jim Henson's Muppet Babies, followed by Hey Dee.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's 1 hour of Jim Henson's Muppet Babies.
Coming up next is Nickelodeon's Muppet Magazine, followed by Nickelodeon.
Up next, it's 1 hour of Nickelodeon's Muppet Matinee.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's My Brother and Me, followed by Looney Tunes.
Coming up next, it's Matt Duncan, followed by Family Double Dare.
Coming up next, it's Snicker Cake, followed by Welcome Freshman, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next, it's Nick Matty, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up next, it's Nick.
Up next, it's Nickelodeon's Wild Side Show, followed by Sell It Your Shorts.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by World Monsters.
Next on Nick, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by Pete and Pete.
Next on Nick, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Coming up, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Only on Nick.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by Clarissa Explains It All.
Coming up next, it's Rocco's Modern Life, followed by My Brother and Me, only on Nick.
Up next, it's Roundhouse, followed by
Clarissa explains it all. Only on Nick.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's Roundhouse, followed by Nick's.
Coming up, it's Rugrats, followed by Real Monsters, only on Nickelodeon.
Next up, it's the Rugrats, followed by only on Nickelodeon.
So it's your shorts.
Is next. Followed by only on Nickelodeon.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Salute You, Show It, and then Legends.
Coming up next on Nickelodeon, it's The Muppet Show.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's The Muppet Show, followed by Sharon Moss and Brian Zaloff Show.
Coming up, it's Ren and Stimpy, followed by Rocko's Modern Life, Nickelodeon.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Ren and Stimpy, followed by Rocko's Modern Life.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Solid Shorts, followed by What Would You Do?
Next on Nick, it's Salute Your Shorts, followed by What Would You Do?
The Secret of the Wallet's Back is next, followed by all that, only on Nick.
Next up on Nick, it's more Steven Spielberg's Tiny Toons, followed by Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Steven Spielberg Presents Tiny Toons, followed by Jim Henson's Muppet Babies.
Coming up next, it's fantastically frantic and fascinating full of Steven Spielberg's Tiny Toons, right here on Nickelodeon.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's the Dog, followed by Looney Tunes.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's Underdog, followed by Jim Henson's Muppet Babies.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Welcome Freshmen, followed by St. Juice Shorts.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's What Would You Do? Followed by Ronnie Jones.
Up next, it's What Would You Do? Followed by Lyle and Ramsey Kid, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's What Would You Do? Followed by Well, Crazy Kids.
Coming up next, it's Nickelodeon Wienerville, followed by Beetlejuice.
Coming up on Nickelodeon, it's Wienerville, followed by Beetlejuice.
Coming up, it's Nickelodeon Wienerville, followed by Filmate.
Coming up next, it's Nickelodeon Wienerville.
Next up, it's Wild and Crazy Kids, followed by Hey Dude, only on Nickelodeon.
Next on Nickelodeon, it's Wild and Crazy Kids, followed by Looney Tunes.
Coming up, it's Wild and Crazy Kids, followed by Wienerville, only on Nickelodeon.
Coming up, it's Wild and Crazy Kids, followed by Nickelodeon Wienerville.
Up next on Nickelodeon, it's You Can't Do That on Television, followed by Nick Arcade.